Hey, hey, it's louisity again, and for this video, I'm going to be talking about the fourth book in the Shatter Me series, Restore Me by Tahereh Mafi. Hoorah! So, you folks know that I've already reviewed the first 3 books in the series, so I'm going to be linking it down in the description box, so feel free to check it out. So, based on my verdict there, I decided to continue with the series. Now, Restore Me was released subsequently, like on a later part of the years. It was released like years later. It wasn't like Ignite Me and then Restore Me. It's like, I was really curious about how people felt about Ignite Me, if they felt like there was like a cliffhanger there, because to me it felt like it did. And when I read, the Shatter Me series, I already know that there's Restore Me that's going to be coming out. So I was kind of curious about like what if I read it, prior to Restore Me being released. So yeah. Anyway, let's talk about Restore Me. So, as mentioned, the 4th book of the series, this follows the story after Ignite Me, after Juliet, shoots, Anderson, Warner, the father of Aaron Warner, or AKA Warner. So now that Juliet becomes like the leader of the establishment, she's kind of like living a new life of, governing, being the head of North America, living life near, Sector 45, and living her, life with Warner. And but still, there are like things that still remain. She's now able to control her powers. You folks, if you folks read, the series, we all know that Juliet has some sort of a lethal touch. But as it's not yet over, there are still a lot of things that Warner rather hides from her, and there are so many still secrets that needs to be unfolded. So when I read this book, I, kind of like was hoping, of course, that I would still enjoy it, and fortunately I did. Kenji still knows how it's like to add spice to the story, and I just like the whole geography thing that's going on, because Juliet was sort of like meeting the other leaders from other continents. So she just tries to like establish herself as a leader. However, for some reason, it's like all these other people, the reestablishment, the people around her, she still had like a hard time now trusting them, knowing that she found out about the secrets from Warner, that apparently her parents weren't as what she knew they were. And yeah, and apparently she has a sister who was being tortured by the reestablishment. So, ooh, that's gotta be tricky. And, it's still kind of, well, right now it kind of had more, it's more of like a political kind of book. It has more political vibes compared to the previous books. As you folks know, what I felt like the smut or like the sexy scenes or the erotic part were kind of like more of the main highlights of Shatter Me and Unravel Me. Ignite Me would kind of like stepped it up, and this one still was able to keep that momentum. I just didn't like the whole, slash part again. I do see it every now and then, and the whole, there's again that thing that I didn't like about Shatter Me, that like an entire page was just all about her repeating and then like slashing. I just didn't like it, didn't appreciate that. And like the journal entries do give you a bit of like how Juliet thinks before, which kind of like still reflects on how she thinks here in this book right now. Okay, so yeah, anyway, what else can I say about this book? Well, the relationship is like the situations rather that they were in. It's pretty interesting. It kind of like adds spice to the story, and the whole revelation thing was really kind of like realistic. And at the same time, what else can I say? Like that kind of like latter part of the book, where suddenly everything just kind of like, it's just like, there was like a sort of a twist, you know, from this scene, and then suddenly, whoa, what a whole new world. I'm just really excited about what's going to happen next, you know. I'm excited to read and, you know, purchase a copy of Defy Me. I do see it around and fully booked, so I guess I gotta grab one, hopefully soon if I get a budget. So yeah, I rated this book like 4.5 out of 5 stars. It's a very fun read, kind of like, it does give you like more of ideas about governing the whole, you know, castle, trying to, you know, tell Warner that Juliet needs to hear it from himself. You know, it's a very, like, the whole, like, discussions that they've had, Castle, Juliet, and, you know, Warner were interesting. Kenneth plays a lot of spicy fun, you know, if that's what you call it, in this book. So I read this really quickly. Well, kind of, there were like times when I was kind of been in a slumpy moods recently, or in a reading funk, whatever you want folks call it. But overall, I just devoured it. It was pretty fun. So feel free to comment down below your thoughts on this book. So I guess that's about it. Hope this book review gives you a bit of an idea of you know, what you're about to get into in this book. And hopefully you folks enjoyed it. Feel free to comment down below your thoughts on Restore Me. So just feel free to chat it down in the comment section. And, you know, hopefully you folks would also enjoy this as much as I do. And hopefully you found another or a different perspective, or you just heard a perspective. Anyway, so if you folks like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Also, click that subscribe button and hit that little bell icon somewhere down there to keep yourselves posted about my videos. Also, we're linking down and putting down my social media handles, so feel free to check me out and follow me there as well. As always, thank you super much for watching. Let us continue seeking for wisdom and unleash the reader and you. Bye y'all.